Welcome to Home Biz Tax Talk. My name is Lysandra Everett. I am the Home Biz Tax Lady, where I help home business owners win the tax game. Home Biz Tax Talk airs Monday through Friday, and when you tune into my show, you're going to hear about topics that are important to the home business community. All right, you guys, I read about this case actually this morning as I was catching up on some news, and this is bananas. So here's the story. His name is Clinton Jean-Pierre. He's from Miami, Florida, and he admitted to identity theft through the use of a computer. Now, identity theft ain't new, but the reason this got me is this. He admitted to accessing the IRS e-authentication system, e-services system, in December 2017, supposedly right around Christmas. And so the IRS has servers in Berkeley County, West Virginia, which is where this case comes from. Okay. So to pass security protocols, he admitted that he fraudulently ported over an unknown person's cell phone number to his own to obtain the security code to create the unauthorized taxpayer account. So let me explain how this happens. So one of the things that the IRS put in place to reduce cybercrime was the two-factor authentication. So you had to have your username and password, but you also had to get a code sent to your cell phone, right? Because whenever I access my e-services account, they'll send me a code, and I got to put the code in to try to make sure it's you. But what this dude did is he jacked somebody's phone number. He ported that over to his phone so that he could then get the two-factor authentication code to create this e-services account. And so then this allowed him to access this taxpayer's, personally identifiable information. Now, it doesn't say what he did with the information, but he got access to it. And according to one report I read is that in the plea agreement that even though I think he was only convicted or something of one count, but according to the plea agreement, there were 10 or more victims that were involved with this. So he faces a mandatory 2 years for the identity theft count and up to 5 additional years and a fine of $250,000 for accessing a computer account. And so, it also says that the federal sentencing guidelines states that the actual sentence will be based on the severity of the offense and his criminal history. So like I said, it doesn't say exactly what he did with the information. I don't know. But the fact is that he stole somebody's phone number. Like when you go and you get a new phone and they shift all your information over to the new phone, this is what he did. So even though there's that extra two-factor authentication step, the fact that he was able to jack this dude's phone number or whoever, I don't know who, it doesn't say who the victim was, but the fact that he was able to jack their phone number, port it over into his, and then create this account, it just goes to show you that two-factor authentication, there's going to have to be more work done. So because of this cybercrime, I guarantee you one of the things that you will see in the future is more stringent, it's going to be tougher to identify yourself, right? Because, having all these protocols in place, and now you have someone that pretty much hacked the process. So, as a taxpayer, it is still incumbent upon you to monitor your own identity, to monitor your own finances, to see if there is anything funky going on. It's, I just don't know what to say about this. I am completely floored that somebody actually did this. Like, I don't even know. Maybe somebody who's a tech guru can explain how he did that, how he ported someone else's phone number over to his and they didn't know it. Like, I just don't understand how that works. But he did it, and so I'm going to be watching to see what his final sentence is. So yeah, you guys, cyber criminals do not sleep. And this is also why we are really talking about, data security in your own home, in your own businesses, because, this is, I'm speechless at this, but we as consumers, we as business owners have to be as vigilant as possible in protecting our own information as well as the information of our clients and customers that we get, especially in the small business, because the small business person is really the target now, because we don't have all of the sophisticated stuff that larger corporations have. And larger corporations, after the Yahoo and Equifax and all of that, they're really stepping up their game and investing a lot of money in this stuff, where small businesses don't necessarily have that. So you really have to be vigilant in protecting your clients' data, your own personal data, all your passwords, and all this stuff. Okay. So the fact that, like I said, that this man was able to jack somebody's phone number to create an e-services account to get access to somebody's, their tax return information. I mean, it's got everything there: social security numbers, where you work, how much you make, all of that is there. So yeah. I'm just amazed at that. So keep a watchful eye. Criminals do not sleep. And yes, crime will find a way. Okay. So listen, I got to run. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Share this out with your friends to let them know what is really going on in these cyber streets, to, like I said, to make sure that you stay hyper vigilant about your information, because the fact is it's only a matter of time before you get hacked. It's just that simple. If you haven't been hacked yet, keep living. Evidently. All right. So listen, I got to run. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Home Biz Tax Talk. Again, we air Monday through Friday, and you can come right here to get your questions answered about your home business taxes. All right. Have a great day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.